difficult to make changes. Taking the Netherlands as an example, we have an institute that is founded by all the banks, that is owned by all the banks. It's called Interpay. It's a clearinghouse. It will make sure that certain standards can be implemented easily, that banks are working together to make it very smooth and easy to integrate payment systems. But in Japan, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. And there is another thing that I think most of the IT projects in Japan are doomed to fail, because there is, I don't know what it is. I believe it's a cultural thing, but it's always the sheep always needs to have 5 legs. It needs to do everything. There is very little technology that is made so simple that it can be used easily. Always it needs to do this, but it also needs to do that, and it needs to do that. So everything seems to be made as a compromise. No clear choices in the software that is being designed. Say, okay, no, this is just a single purpose piece of software. It only needs to do this, and that makes it easy. But every software that I see in Japan doesn't only do this, but it also needs to be able to do that, and needs to do that, and there are exceptions to the rule, which makes it extremely complicated to use, difficult to integrate. It's I don't think it's user friendly, but it's very inclusive. So we don't want to take people out. We want to include everybody. It needs to be beneficial to all of our customers. I would, well, as a foreigner, I would say, why don't you make something that is very simple, mono user, just abstract, and just keep the core functionality and make that work. That will be very beneficial. Maybe not to everyone, but for 80% of the people.
It is because of the customer. The reason is customer.
Well, to be very honest with you, I don't think that any customer is very happy with the way that banks are working. So I think it's more internal politics inside the bank.
No. Just consider for the American bank in Japan.
Right.
Every bank, they could not success here.
Right. Why? Because
Why?
Banks are protecting themselves.
Not only protection, but also they are trying to implement a system, American system in Japan, like SAP type of system. But Japanese people ask them to more, complicated service. Is it?
I don't think it is.
Otherwise, Citibank will success here. Right?
Well, we talked about Citibank, and Citibank was complaining a lot about the regulations and the way that they couldn't do the business as they wanted. I can review that again, but Citibank, was very was not very happy with the way that the Japanese authorities were treating them. And they felt that there was a lot of protectionism inside the banking world. So that is a I will make a note of Citibank, because I want to actually.
I know the Citibank, what they did very well. You had to check it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go to